Here I am today at Mickelson National with our mechanic, Shawn. We're going to be talking about reels and what it takes to get a reel super sharp and what a dull reel looks like. Shawn, I'm excited to learn about this because it's not something I know as much about as I'd like. And how can you explain this process and what it takes to get these reels sharp?
Okay, well, this is a typical greens cutting head here. We've got a machine that sharpens the bed knife, the bottom part of the cutter, and then we have another machine that does the barrel.
It looks like you're going to show us a demonstration. Piece of paper? Wow, that's amazing actually. Yeah. What would a dull reel, because I know you have some here that haven't been sharpened yet, what would that do to that piece of paper?
It's probably going to just fold it over or maybe even tear it.
Oh really? Okay.
We can try, we got one set up here.
Let's try it out.
Oh, this is our dull unit. No cut. Just folding it over.
Wow, so that much of a difference between a dull reel and a sharp reel. Obviously that's one of the reasons why we need to actually sharpen the reels, the bed knives often.
That's correct, yeah. It's the best thing we can do is be cutting the grass, giving it its best chance.
Right.
So this unit here does the barrel or the reel.
So the reel is the one that actually moves around when it's being mowed, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that puts the edge back on the reel, and then this unit over here does the bed knife.
So the bed knife is just that one blade along the bottom. And what is the purpose of the bed knife on the actual reel itself?
To prepare the grass to be cut by the reel. So it stands it up, puts it in the right angle, and then the reel comes around and cuts it at a nice sharp clean cut.
Right. So what actually happens is along this leading edge, when the mower goes along, it actually is taking the grass, lifting it up, and then the reel connects with that leading edge and actually perfectly cuts it like that piece of paper. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah. On that front angle, on that front face, we put a 10-degree angle there.
Yeah.
So it kind of slightly leans the grass forward as the reel comes into contact at the right time.
Oh wow.
And that's what creates that cut.
So there's actually a 10-degree angle on it in order to help accomplish the perfect cut as well.
That's correct, yeah. We have 10 on the front face, and then we're running a 5-degree on the top face.
Okay, so very interesting. How often do you actually have to do this process with the bed knife and the reels? Like what does that look like? And I know there's some variables, so tell us just a little bit about that.
Well, if it all depends on how much top dressing, how much sand we put down on the greens.
Yep.
And if you didn't do any top dressing, they probably last, well over a month or so.
But if we don't do top dressing, it's kind of a balancing act because we wouldn't get the perfect putting surface the way that we would like. If we are top dressing, even at light dusting once a week or something like that, then how often do you have to do this process?
I would say we're probably going to have to be sharpening them even after light top dressing.
Okay.
But the idea is to find that balance of just not too much sand.
Right.
So hopefully the light top dressing will be the right balance. We don't know yet because we really haven't done any light top dressing yet. So.
Great process, Shawn. When you actually are sharpening these, how much of the actual bed knife are you removing every time you sharpen it?
Not much.
Just a fraction.
It's a very small amount, thousandths of an inch.
Thousandths of an inch, yeah. So just a tiny, tiny amount.
Yeah, that's
Shawn, I know you've got this prepared, so let's get it fired up and see what it looks like to actually get this bed knife sharpened.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, Shawn, I believe the front of this bed knife is now sharpened, but there's a little bit more that needs to get done. We're almost complete. What else has to get done here?
Well, once we finish the top face, we'll rotate the bed bar back, and we'll put the edge on the front face, 5 degrees, and we're done.
And then here comes another bed knife. Next one needs to be sharpened.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. with Shawn, our mechanic at Mickelson National. Very interesting process, something I've seen before, but I learned a lot today. Hopefully you did too. Hopefully there's some information that you find interesting. Of course, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do so. We'd really appreciate that. Hit that notification bell, that like button, and we'll see you next time.